If I had a luxury time machine, some things would be different, but some things would be the same. Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I am starting a tag video, and the tag is called If I Had a Luxury Time Machine. So this tag is about luxury reflection, and if I had a time machine, there are some things that I wish I could have changed, would have done differently, you know, should have, could have, would have, but also sharing with you things that, you know, even if I had a luxury time machine, good decisions that I made that I would do it all over again. In the past year, a lot of us, I'm sure, have been doing some luxury reflection. And I feel it's a good time and a great opportunity for all of us in the luxury community to share our reflections, our experiences through a tag. So collectively, we learn from each other. The good decisions, the bad decisions, the should have done that decisions. So that is why I have created this tag, this time machine for reflection. I have 6 reflections to share. So let's start off on a positive note. If I had a luxury time machine, I would give the younger luxury buying cat a pat on the back for not overindulging in luxury peripherals. So as you all know, I am not a person that buys a lot of SLGs or a lot of accessories to go with my luxury things. There are things that I will still buy, like Tweelies, maybe a bag charm here and there, but I actually do not focus my funds on those items because a little bit adds up a lot. It's easy to run into the store and just grab a card holder, get the best color, or you know, the latest accessory for the bag. I did it a little bit in the past, and of course if I could, I wouldn't have done it. But over the years of my 20 years of buying luxury items and handbags, I don't really indulge in luxury, I call them like luxury peripherals, and I really am glad I didn't. So if I had a time machine, that's one thing that I wouldn't change. I wouldn't say, you know, I wish I bought more SLGs. Actually, I'm really glad that was something that I personally never focused on, because a little bit adds up. The second thing that the younger cat did right, and if I had a time machine to go back, I give her a pat on the back because she bought the Chanel Jumbo when it was still reasonably priced compared to what it is today. That is something that I wouldn't change a thing. I would still have bought it at that price, even though that price at that time was already more expensive. That was a good decision that I made, because today there is no way that I can buy it at retail, and I would not buy it at retail anymore. I feel like I did the right thing, and if I had that time machine, I would still have bought it that time. And I feel like that day when I walked into the store and I bought it, I took the bullet and I said, let's do it. So good job, cat. Moving on to things that I wish I didn't do, and if I had a time machine, I would grab that cat and say, girl, don't do it. So the first thing is, I wish I did not invest my money in colored bags. Should have known better. I bought red, and for the life of me, I was just being influenced to buy red bags. I bought my red Diorama, my red Lindy, my red Kelly. I even had the LV Montaigne bag in red. It was like a dahlia bright color. I enjoyed it while I had it, but I honestly wish I didn't buy those colors, because as you can see today, I don't have them in my collection anymore. I am not a red bag person. Maybe if I bought it in a different pop of color that sort of is more reflective of me, like a deep emerald green, I think I will be more accepting. So if I could turn back time, I would have saved myself a lot of money and a lot of, you know, trouble selling the bag if I just stuck to the more neutral or less vibrant shades. Second thing that I wish I could have undone is buying Dior bags. So I don't have the Lady Dior. I've always wanted one, but I always bought other bags. So I bought the Diorama, I had the Promenade, which is a small little clutch. I also had the 30 Dior Montaigne, and as of today, I don't have any of these bags. And all these 3 bags, I actually sold at a huge loss. One thing that I've learned with Dior is they do not keep their resale value very well for most of their bags, including the Lady Dior. The Lady Dior depending on the size, but you know, just on the average on the other bags, it doesn't really hold the value, and I wish I could have saved myself a lot of money if I did not buy those trendier bags from Dior. Look at today, the Dior Rama is no longer in production. It has, I guess they have discontinued it. There were other bags that have also discontinued. So a big lesson for me as a reflection is I don't really want to buy any more Dior. Well, if I had a time machine, I would have told that cat, girl, don't waste your money on those Dior bags. The third thing that I would have done, and I feel a lot of people will mention this, is I wish I could have started my Chanel, Hermes, as well as probably the Lady Dior journey years ago. So I started my luxury buying career at least 17 years ago, and oh, the prices today. I wish I saved up my money to buy it then, and then today it will be very, very different. I feel like a lot of ladies are gonna say this, but of course, even if I had a time machine, I probably couldn't pick everything. If I had to pick among these three brands of their classic bags, I would go with Chanel, not Hermes, Chanel. Because Chanel, that time, I feel like the quality of the bags were much, much better. Hermes has constantly been awesome, but with Chanel, those bags in those days were well made, well priced. So I wish if I had a time machine, I should have bought like my Chanel classics a long time ago and reaped the benefits of today. I did get my jumbo, but I wish I could have done it even earlier. So if there's one thing that I could turn back time and do, it would definitely be starting my Chanel journey much earlier. My fourth reflection is flowing from the third. The reason I didn't start my Chanel journey earlier was because I was buying all other brands. So buying the more trendier bags from Burberry, from Coach, from Balenciaga, from Gucci, and all those bags, today I don't have them anymore. They are too trendy, they didn't last, and I spent a lot of money on those items. I loved them while I was using them, but honestly, as I reflect back, I should have been more focused, more targeted in what I wanted. I guess those days, you know, I didn't know what I don't know today. If I could turn back time, if I had a luxury time machine, I wouldn't have invested so much on these brands and their luxury items. I would have been more focused, maybe target a few, only one or two core brands, and just really enjoy the items from that brand. But I wasn't. I was enjoying a variety of brands, and yet today I missed out on better priced and more classic items. So my fourth reflection is I really wish I didn't spend my money on so many other bags, and I just should have been more picky and give myself more time before I jump into those brands. So yeah, Kat, you should have not bought those brands. So those are my 6 reflections, and I hope you found this video to be helpful. I know these reflections are going to bring me into the future as I continue to buy luxury. I want you guys to also share what are your reflections, the good ones, things that you did well, give yourself a pat on the back, as well as those things that you wish if you had that time machine you could have changed or do a little bit different. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, I am going to be tagging a bunch of luxury YouTubers as well. Check your names in the description section down below. I hope you'll do this. You don't have to do 6. You can do 10, you can do 5, you can do 1, you can do like many more. Good one, bad ones, should have, could have, you know, just imagine if you had that time machine. I'm looking forward to your videos and learning from all of you because we are a luxury community and sharing is caring, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, hit the notification bell as well. Everybody, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!